Do or do not. There is no try, were Yoda's words to Luke, as Luke pondered on how he could get his X-Wing out of the murky swamp. Luke attempted to channel his focus, but he just couldn't do it. As he looked away in dismay, Yoda sighed and lifted the X-Wing, much to Luke's disbelief. But what if Luke could lift the X-Wing without Yoda? How would this change Star Wars history? As you're about to see, a lot changes. As Luke lifts the X-Wing out of the swamp, Yoda is not too impressed. Luke, however, is proud of himself for lifting what he believed to be a heavy object. Of course we know that size of the object doesn't matter. As a result of his renewed confidence and focus, he does not have visions of Cloud City, as he recognizes that patience is the key, so he continues to lift Yoda and the rocks. Consequently, Luke would stay on Dagobah to complete his training. Meanwhile on Cloud City, Vader's attempt to lure Luke fails, despite waiting, as the other events remain the same, with the rebels escaping thanks to the help of Cloud City security, and Han being encased in carbonite. Fast forwarding to the events in The Return of the Jedi, Luke has completed his training, becoming a highly proficient Force user and lightsaber duelist. This allows for Yoda to leave the physical realm and begin his transformation into a Force ghost. Obi-Wan has the same discussion as Luke to tell him that Leia is his sister, but not that Vader is his father. Luke leaves Dagobah, as the Force helps to guide him to Tatooine. Entering Jabba's palace, Luke uses a mind trick to see Jabba, then using his newfound Force powers, chokes Jabba, telling him to let go of his friends. As Jabba refuses, he orders the surrounding minions to attack Luke. This turns out to be futile, as Luke unsheaths his new green lightsaber and easily defeats the minions. This leaves Jabba with no choice but to release Luke and his friends. As the rebels reconvene on Sullust, Vader receives a hologram message from an Imperial base on Tatooine, telling him how a Jedi managed to help the rebels escape. Vader knows that this is Luke, and has the same plan as in canon, allowing the rebels to land on Endor in the hopes of luring him out. Luke now knows that it is time to confront Vader. Taking a stolen Imperial shuttle, he sneaks onto the Death Star and makes his way to the Emperor's throne room. As Sidious and Vader are discussing their plans, they hear two thuds as the bodies of the royal guard standing next to the entrance are sent to the floor. They both turn around to see Luke standing there, proudly with his green lightsaber ignited, ready for a duel. Palpatine orders Vader to attack. Vader would swing violently at Luke with his Form 5, but Luke would calmly dodge these attacks, trying to assess Vader's style. Luke would then initiate his own attacks, countering Vader's power with his Form 4, having been taught the form by Yoda. As Vader struggles to dodge Luke's quick attacks due to his heavy suit, Luke would see an opening and make a vertical slash, connecting with the chest of Vader and following to his face, damaging the chest control box on his suit, as well as making a hole on the face of his helmet, causing Vader to topple over as he struggled to breathe. Sidious rose from his chair, walking towards Luke and his stricken apprentice. He would then request for Luke to strike him down and take his father's place at his side. Luke would balk at this revelation. How was this possible? This man, no, machine, of pure hatred was his father. Searching the Force, and seeing the flickering in the exposed eye of Vader, he knew it to be true. Luke now knew who the Emperor truly was. Not just the one in control of the galaxy, but a deceitful and manipulative Sith Lord who had lured his good father into the trappings of the dark side. Sidious, sensing the change of mood in Luke, unleashes a torrent of Force lightning at Vader, only for it to be met by the green blade of Luke. Having completed his training under Master Yoda, Luke was now aware of all the tricks of the Emperor. Slowly moving towards Sidious, Luke uses his power to redirect the Force lightning, and getting closer, sweep his lightsaber across the Emperor's neck, as his head would drop to the floor with a dull thud. Luke rushes over back to his father, whose exposed eye is no longer yellow, and together they destroy the Death Star from the inside, returning to Endor, where Vader is placed in a medical bay, much to Leia's shock. With Luke helping, the rebels easily take Endor, and Vader has his suit changed to a more advanced and flexible suit, allowing the father and son duo to bring peace to the galaxy. That is it for What If Luke Lifted the X-Wing. Please like this video and subscribe for more What Ifs. And as always, leave a comment on what if you would like to see next. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.